Well, hello there, dear folks and fellow tubers. My name is Nuclear Skull 87, and in today's video we will be starting up a brand new series of walkthroughs for Mark of the Ninja, the original version released in 2012 and not the remastered version in 2018, just to make sure that those don't get confused together. And the level we're on today in this video is called simply Ink and Dreams. You will wake to the sound of a bell and gunfire. You must save Azai. Azai is the name of the sort of martial arts master sensei. Spike mines can be picked up again after being thrown if they were not triggered.
Hey, you. Don't you hear the bell? I'm here to help you. Rule number 1, don't get me killed.
Now notice this is design commentary, and there are dialogue bubbles with 3 dots on them, and there are things you can look at if you want to see sort of the making of the game, if you will. And it says, "Welcome to Mark of the Ninja Special Edition." Throughout the levels you will find small bits of commentary about the game. We want to offer a behind-the-scenes look at how the game came together, why certain decisions were made, anecdotes, and basically whatever else we thought might be interesting. Designers, programmers, artists, audio all chimed in on their part in creating Mark of the Ninja. Interact with these objects in the level to access each bit of commentary. The commentary can be turned on or off entirely in the options menu, and you can read any of the commentary via the pause menu. If you haven't played the game yet, there may be spoilers among the various comments, so proceed with caution if that's something you're concerned about. Otherwise, hopefully there are some things of interest in here. Thank you for playing our game. Nels Anderson, lead designer. Good thing to know, that there might be spoilers.
We got the one that ran away, sir. They should all be killed or captured now.
Here's another one of these designers' commentary. Programming commentary. The bell is one of the first things you hear or see in the game, and it posed some unique challenges due to its location. This was one of only a couple locations where we wanted you to be able to see and hear through a wall, but not allow the player or NPCs to move through it. At first we tried out a variety of ways of faking this, like having multiple sound emitters that we turned on and off. But eventually we added a proper way of marking pieces of the world as transparent or transparent to sounds, mainly to make this bell work the way we wanted. Brooke Miles, programmer.
Get ready to leave in 15.
So you press the upper arrow button if you want to move.
Where's your sword? Stick to the darkness until you find one.
We went through a lot of voices before we found the right one for Aura. The rest we hit on right away, which included my Canadian-sounding guard, drawing from the actors we had used on previous games, but Aura took some time. We knew how important she was to the story and how her voice needed to be perfect. From all the audition tapes, Lisa and Bailey stood out to everyone, and once we had her in the studio, we knew that was Aura. Matthew Martinson, audio department. So now, I'm going to press S and I'm going to press space button to slide down that thing there, that pole.
Watch out. They're coming this way.
Now, because we don't have a weapon, we do not want to approach the guards as of yet. So you can either hit the right-click button on the mouse to hide behind somewhere, or just a simple E button. That is if you're playing the PC version like I am through Steam. Doorways you can also hide in. In fact, that's what I'm going to do here soon.
Find a place to hide.
And I hid just right there. No, they won't be able to see you, don't worry. You also get extra honor points. Now, for those of you who are new to this game, honor is like the game's sort of version of currency, if you will. And you can, when you've accumulated enough honor points, you can use it to purchase new abilities among new weapons. Press L Shift to run. For almost half of the development of Mark of the Ninja, there were actually 3 movement types: sneaking, walking, and running. Sneaking felt, sneakier, but it was either confusing or was never used by our playtesters. There just wasn't enough difference between sneaking and walking, so we simplified to 2 distinct movements, walking and running. We still have an unused button on the controller from where Sneak used to be. Tatham Johnson, programmer.
Hold up. Run, and they'll be able to hear it.
Okay, so we want to walk, so we do not want to hit the L-shift button to run, as Aura said. And as Aura said, we don't want to approach any guards until we have our ninja katana sword available.
That ledge. From there, you can pull yourself up.
Hold up plus jump W space, and that's exactly what I did. That's what you do if you're playing the PC version, of course, through Steam, like what I'm doing right now. And we've got a grappling hook. The grappling hook allows you to latch onto grapple points using right-click. Another dialogue point. This time a short one. We were planning to include collectible audio logs in each level, but we wanted to make them short. The game moves quickly, and a 30-second step or more stretch of backstory would have felt too long. We came up with the idea of writing the audio logs as haiku, which would be short and also a little enigmatic, giving the player a reason to reread them later on. Chris Dolan, writer. Okay, notice this interesting looking thing here. We can either hit the right click button or E. I'm going to go ahead and hit the right click button. Voice of the Hisomu. Each level has 3 scrolls that tell the story of the clan. Recovering them will grant honor, which can be used to acquire upgrades in between levels.
A history of the Hisomu clan, as written by its masters.
500 men lie, vanquished before Tetsuji takes off his blindfold.
Obviously, because I don't have the sword, I don't want to approach those guards.
Good thing you were out cold. Looks like they don't know you're alive. Let's keep it that way.
And voila! So you can press the right click button on the mouse or E, and voila, I've got a sword. The Sword of Tetsuji. The Hisomu save their swords until they can kill with one strike. This relic of the clan's founder has upheld this tradition for hundreds of years.
Now you're ready to kill. The beginning of the kill is like embracing a lover. The end, of course, is not.
Okay, what I at least usually like to do is I like to quietly hide up behind an enemy, and then I press the left click button, then I swipe in the left hand direction,
remember,
like I did.
You have to be quick to catch them.
And I usually like to hide them in one of the doors or below here. That's another way you can hide them. Because, heck, even if there's nobody around to notice their dead bodies, it just earns you extra honor points. I'm going to come across another one here, and I'm going to swipe to the left again. And I'm going to, like the other guy, I'm going to hide his body. Except I'm going to do it a little different. No, I'll go ahead and hide his body in the right-hand door there, like I did just now. Okay. You can also use these doors to hide if you need to, if there are enemies around. And notice that yellowish, kind of misty looking thing. Those are checkpoints of progress, if you will. And by grabbing that set of gear there, we're going to acquire a new ability. Not only that, a new type of weapon called bamboo darts. Now, unlike the sword, it can't kill enemies, but it can grab their attention, say if you're hiding somewhere and whatnot, and just start trying to distract and provoke them to do something dumb. Gonna go ahead and hit E. Darts. Basic bamboo darts. Good for breaking fragile things and causing a distraction. They will not damage enemies, however, and that's exactly what I said.
The ink from your tattoo has honed your senses. Focus your thoughts, and you can freeze time in your mind.
Okay, so hit LCTR, and I'm going to use it to freeze onto and target all 3 of these items. Now, it may not seem important to destroy a light right now, but it will be useful later on. That also gave me some extra honor points. Also, you can use bamboo darts to hit these commentary bubbles. I was having difficulty nailing down the ninja's design. We needed something iconic but not traditionally heroic, as his character can take on a variety of moral angles. At the bar one night, I was relating my frustrations to a good friend over a couple pins, and he suggested that I look into traditional Japanese tattooing. I remembered that as a turning point, because I was able to nail the design quickly afterwards, and many of our game design and story concepts fell out of it as well. Aaron Bautelier, lead animator. However you say his last name. I think I'm saying it right.
If you need more cover, you could always destroy the lights. But shattering one will make a loud noise, so be ready for them to react.
So as I said just a couple moments ago, hitting those lights will prove to be important. Like in this case, hitting it to distract a guard to look the other way. And I'm going to quietly hide behind him. So that thing will give you instructions on whether to swipe to the right or to the left, depending. Unfortunately, there isn't a very good place to hide his body, so I'll just leave it there. Okay, and I'm going to go up here. I'm not going to bother with trying to kill those guys, because that's just going to get me detected, I mean. Except I need to go grab something over there. Alright. Another artifact recovered. Those don't play a lot of role in the story, but they will give you extra honor. Push against vents with A or D to peek through item. And voila, it's this guy here. Swipe to the left. And voila! Not only that, but he dragged him in there. And now we have his body hidden. Which is good because A, he can't be noticed by other enemies, and B, again, it earns us extra honor. Now notice this oriental-looking chandelier that I'm pointing at. I'm going to go ahead and hit that, so it will take those two big, dumb, clunky guards out. And voila, that's just what it did. No real place to hide them, as there won't be anyone there to notice. I'll go ahead and shut the door anyway, though. I remember a very specific point in playing the game where I was extremely frustrated at how I couldn't understand when the guards could see or hear me. This was forcing me to play only on a surface level of understanding where I could only guess at the consequences of my actions, and was unable to plan anything complex. In my mind's eye, I recall a metaphorical switch in my head that made me go on a crusade to clearly delineate everything, from sound to vision cones to what the current guard state is. Jamie Chen, executive producer.
We need to make him look the other way.
Now, as Aura said to me, we need to make him look the other way. And how we do this is hit that oriental gon with one of our bamboo darts. And voila! That will also be a seal in progress. Rena's Eye's large gons. And I'm going to do all 4 of those, just to get extra honor, perhaps. Oh boy, that would not be a fun way to go.
See that door? Don't open it yet. Just lean against it and try to sense what's on the other side.
So, as Aura, the female ninja, told me, she said to just lean against the door and see what's in there. And obviously, it's a well-lit room with a big, dumb, clunky guard holding a flashlight on a machine gun or assault rifle, whatever the heck you call it. And I'm gonna go ahead and quietly sneak up behind him, and voila! And before I hit that dialogue bubble there, I'm gonna go ahead and grab this.
We do not fear death. Our lives have been cruel. The clan must always endure.
So as you can tell, those scrolls always tell an interesting story. Art commentary. The tiling system we used for the level art allowed us to reuse all the individual pieces we painted over and over again. Each chair of dish or plant is a single piece placed in the background. Reimagining the wall decor of rooms dozens of times, using only the same art pieces, definitely tested my creativity. Kelly Graham, environment artist. I also really love the atmosphere in this game. Just quiet, gothic, atmospheric, sort of oriental. It always gives me a sort of vaguely Mortal Kombat look and feel. And it's a very sort of Saturday morning cartoon look and feel, like if you've seen Samurai Jack or the Genndy Tartakovsky Star Wars Clone Wars, you'll know what I'm talking about. That is also a bit of a progress point, but sometimes it will also give you items you'll need too. The tutorial takes place in the hidden ninja clan headquarters, but is surrounded by a busy city. I spent about a year and a half living in Tokyo, and my experience with the city definitely affected the way I thought about the ninja clan's base. Obviously, Tokyo is really busy, but I found that it's easy to find quiet spaces in the middle of everything if you just knew where to go. There is so much going on there that it is easy to hide stuff in the middle of everything. Megan Shaw, lead environment artist. So I'm going to go ahead and use the right-click button to grapple onto that thing there. And I'm going to do something kind of sneaky here. I'm not even going to use my bamboo dart to put out that light. Rather, I'm going to hide behind this guard and quietly take him out. So that way I can kill him without that other guy noticing. And voila, I had to act really quickly there because he would have noticed me. And that wouldn't be good.
I scouted up ahead. They're taking Ninja as hostages, and Master Azai is in trouble. We have to hurry.
So we've got a new seal. Save Master Azai without being detected. You can use the map to help find your objectives. Press tab to view the map now. Rain Azai's large guns. Rescue all the ninja. Save Azai without being detected. And I rained 2 out of Azai's large gun. The map is auto-generated from the level itself in order to eliminate the need for an artist or designer to hand-draw it. But it also looked like solid colored blocks and lines through most of development, which nobody was happy with. I was playing Diablo 3 at the time, and looking at their map has a bit of a hand-sketched look inspired me to work with Jeff to get our map looking like an ink and canvas painting. Brick Miles Programmer. So I learned the 3rd out of 4 of Azai's large guns, but notice how that captures the attention of a guard. So you have to be very careful when we do that.
Nothing.
Alright, so I'm just quietly gonna hide behind him and swipe to the right for a silent kill. And there's the first of the ninja we will have to rescue as a part of one of our seals. Okay, first I'm gonna see if there's a place that we can't hide this guy's body in. Fortunately, doesn't look like it, but hey. Check a little more, but then I'll go ahead and move on. Not the best place, but hey, life's not always perfect. And we're gonna go over here. We press E or the right click button on my mouse to rescue him. So we gotta hold on to the E or the right click button until we actually, it's gone all the way around, and that way we've rescued him. So I'm gonna hide behind this space here, as it's called there, and I'm just gonna do this, and voila, got him. And yet another ninja to rescue. Notice that bluish thing? So you keep on holding on to E or the right-hand click until it goes all the way around. And that way you've rescued him. You'll see it, of course, and I'll explain it to you, if not my dialogue. I'm going to go ahead and hit that metal pan there with the bamboo dart to grab that guard's attention. So I can just quietly sneak up to him and, voila, swipe. I'm also going to go ahead and hide his body under here.
We killed as many as we could, but they overwhelmed us.
We killed as many as we could, but they overwhelmed us. I'm going to quietly open this door, and I'm going to use that chandelier to kill him. You will also notice I used that guard's dead body to terrorize the other one present in the same room as him. In there.
Oh shit. Who the hell is this guy?
Who the hell is this guy? Now, I'd use the other chandelier to take him out, but I think I'm just going to simply quietly sneak up behind him and voila, he is dead. I'm going to hide his body in there, as well as this guy's. And
Don't worry about me. Go save Master Azai.
I rescued all the ninja. What do you know? Now I'm going to start being a little more quiet so we don't attract the attention of the other guards. Heck, this might not even be the right place to go. In fact, I'm going to go a slightly different direction. Hey, I heard that! Just going to see if there's anything down here that could be useful or important. Probably not, but hey, you don't know. Okay, I'm just gonna go back up here. Alright. Finally, another of the Gons of Aziza we need to read. And I reign all 4 of 4. Excellent. Now I'm just gonna go grab this artifact here. Since there's 2 guys there, I'm gonna wait for at least one of them to move out of the way so I can quietly do that.
Target could be over here.
Maybe that wasn't the wisest thing that I just did, but hey. Show yourself. I'm not even gonna bother to kill them. I'll just let them do their thing. Okay. Now I'm gonna quietly sneak behind this dude and voila. He is history. Yeah. And use his dead body to hide there. In that space. Forgot what you call it exactly.
You picked the wrong guys.
And okay, now I'm gonna use my bamboo dart to take down that chandelier and watch what happens.
Jesus, what the hell?
Jesus, what the hell? And as you heard, that terrorized him, basically. Now, even in a terrorized state, you want to be careful about getting in those guys' way. No, it won't spoil a seal or ruin it or fail it, but you can't get shot or hurt by them. Whoa! So I just quickly ran up to him and just gonna hide both of these dudes' dead bodies, and then I'm gonna untie and rescue his eye there. As you're gonna see me do now. Save his eye without being detected. Eight out of 9 honor. Awesome. I completed all 3 seals too, which is great to know. Well, folks, I believe that will end part 1 of my Mark of the Ninja 2012 original special edition version. If you like this video, please hit that like button below. And more importantly, if you want to see more of my videos, please punch the subscribe button below. And I shall see you all later, folks. Till that next video, though, my name is Nuclear Skull 87. And I shall see you all when I see you all in the next video. Be safe, as well as happy and healthy in this unusual period of pandemic and unrest. Amen.